और आप देख रहे हैं डेली स्पार्क्स टेक्निकल कम्युनिकेशन यूनिट 5, the ultimate guide for your technical communication. Now we will be studying about content creation, email marketing, webinars, podcast, bloggings, effective and ethical use of social media, speech and personality analysis, type of personalities and theories, and concept of personality about Abraham Maslow, Freud, Sigmund Freud, Swami Vivekanand, and Zoom. Content creation is delivering valuable, engaging, and informative material through various digital formats. Email marketing is a direct and personal way of communicating with audience. So email is a direct and personal way to communicate with an audience, and it type are promotional email where you advertise product, offer or events. Second is newsletters email, regular update on industry trends and insights. Third are transsexual email, order confirmation, password reset, etc. are transsexual email. Cold emails, outreach to potential client or partners. Best practices: write a compelling subject line, grab attention immediately, personalize the message, use the recipient's name and relevant details, use clear and concise language, avoid jargons or keep it direct, include strong calls to action CTA, encourage the reader to take action, ensure mobile friendliness, many user open emails on smartphone. And next are webinars. Webinars are live and pre-recorded online seminars used for education, marketing or networking. Key elements are engaging title and topics relevant to audience interest, interactive content, polls, question and answer sessions, and live chat, professional presentation, clear slides, good visuals, and strong narration. Follow up strategy: send recorded versions and key takeaway to attendees. Podcasts are audio based content focused on storytelling, discuss, or interviews. How to create a podcast: use the niche and audience, focus on a specific topic like tech, business, or something interesting. Plan episodes, outline key discussion points, use high quality recording equipment. A clear voice is crucial. Edit for clarity and engagement. Remove unnecessary noise and pauses. Distribute on platform Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, etc. Why podcasts are effective? Because they are convenient for audience while they are driving, working, or exercising. They can listen to your audio. Build authority and credibility. Expert discussion stabilize trust. encourage engagement. Listener often return from new episodes, because if you are creating podcasts which are interesting, the of course listener will come to listen to your episodes. Now the terms is blogging. So blogging are written content piece that educate, inform, or entertain audience. Components of bloggings are catchy headlines, grab reader attention immediately, engaging introduction, set the tone and provide a brief overview, well structured content, use headlines, bulletin points, and visuals. SEO optimization, it include keywords, meta description, and backline. Call to actions, encourage readers to subscribe, comment, or share. Why blogging is powerful? Because it improves SEO ranking, and web traffic. SEO means search engine optimization, stabilize authority, and through leadership, provide evergreen content that remain relevant over time. Effective and ethical use of social media. In text and techniques, you should use concise and engaging captions, avoid lengthy descriptions, incorporate storytelling, make content relatable and memorable, leverage trending hashtags, increase visibility, post consistently, use a content calendars for planning. Ethical consideration, avoid spreading misinformation, verify fact before posting. So in ethical, what the mean of ethical? Ethical means you should not guide misinformation or unimportant fact visuals to your audiences. So you should always avoid spreading misinformation. First you verify the facts before posting it online in internet. Respect privacy and copyright laws, give credibility for share content. You should never copy someone, you should respect their privacy, and you should always remember the copyright law. If you are copying someone, give credit of their share content to them. Engage responsibility, avoid toxic discussion or hate speeches. Ensure transparency, disclose paid partnership and sponsorship. And if you are in paid partnership, you have to disclose it with the audience. Do not be in transparency with them. Speech and personality. Speech and its impact on personality. The way we speak influences how people perceive our personality. The way we speak influences how people perceive our personality. A confident and accurate speaker appear more charismatic and authoritative. Body language and tone of voice also shape personality perception. Developing a strong speaking personality, practice clarity and articulation, avoid mumbling or speaking too fast, use an engaging tone, vary pitch and speed to maintain interest, maintain eye contact, build connections and credibility. Be expressive, use hand gesture and facial expression naturally in your lectures or in social media. Now the term personality analysis. Type of personalities and theories. Personality is a unique combination of thoughts, emotions, behavior that define an individual. It is shaped by genetics, environments, experience, and cultures. So, a personality mostly dependent on its genetics, how he belongs, what was the his surroundings were, and how his experience of life was, and what was the culture from he has came from. The concept of personality has been discussed by some people. So first is Abraham Maslow. In 1943, Abraham Maslow first introduced a paper titled Theory of Motivation. It was based on hierarchy of needs, which start with basic need and subsequently move on higher level. When we are talking about hierarchy, then a pyramid shape structure he created, where he shows the basic need in at bottom, and morality or your subsequent movement in topmost. Okay, he display the need in pyramid with most fundamental need at bottom. So his most fundamental needs were at the bottom. As we can see, he put morality at the top, creativity, problem solving, and lack of prejudice as a self actualization in your personality with your experience, self estimation, confidence, achievements, respect of others in your estimation, and friendship, family, sexuality as a love and belongings, security of body, employment, resource and morality, family, health, in safety, and the bottom of is basic fundamental needs, that is breathing, eating or food, water, sex, sleep. However, in between 1916 to 1917, five stage model was extended to eight stage model. These were five stage model that he talked about: self actualization, where they realize about themselves, their estimations, their love, and their belongings to the world, what should be safe for themselves, and their psychological need, or should I say fundamental needs. But in 1916 to 1917, five stage model has extended to eight stage model that he created. In them, the three were cognitive needs, exploration, curiosity, understanding and knowledge, productivity; and theistic needs, search for beauty, aspiration, etc. Self actualization need, rich experience, self fulfillment, realizing personal potential, and seeking personal growth. Now we come to Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud theory, it suggests that human behavior is influenced by consciousness memories through thoughts and urges. It also proposes ID, ego, and superego. IDs, these represented the instincts of a person, like someone when going through a road, his thoughts are like, I want that thing, I want this also should be mine. So these are his instincts that represent his ID. Then his superego present like morality, like good people do not think about these things, like what do you need this for. So this come to your mind, then this is superego. And most important is your ego, which is made from id plus superego. Superego plus id are presented, means your instincts and your morality, both create your ego, which represent reality. It figure out a way to work together. Like if you want that, then you should earn money and you should buy that. Okay, and this was Sigmund Freud theory and his suggestion to human behavior. And now, uh, most important, Swami Vivekananda, because his thoughts were out loud and understood by millions of peoples. He says the greatest sin is to think yourself weak. So Swami Vivekananda said that if you think you are weak, then it is you greatest sin to think like that. You should always think like all power is within you. You can do anything and everything. So he says that Swami Vivekananda says that you should believe in yourself and never believe that you are weak. Okay, he says you cannot believe in God until believing in yourself. That's mean if you not believing yourself, then you cannot believe the God also. If you are believing in yourself, then you will also believe in God. His opinions that each soul is potential divine. That's mean that every person is a divine entity, but because of their opinion, they can use this divine potential, and if they have some bad opinion, then they did not use their potential divine soul, and the goal that they wish for cannot be achieved. The goal is to manifest this divinity within by controlling nature, external or internal. It is manifestation that divinity within by controlling the nature. You can understand your potential divine soul. Okay, he said that personality development start from mind, not from body. So basically he talked about that if you want to develop your personality, start with your mind, not your body, because the thoughts come from your mind, not from your body. But he also says that if you have a healthy body, then you will also have your healthy mind. So according to him, mind act as an enemy. As we already everyone knows that कि our mind always create a loop. Like if you are doing this, then he will tell you to don't do this, this is a show boring work. And if you are reading right now, he will tell you that this is so boring, I don't want to learn this, but I have to learn this because of exams. And that's why you cannot completely focus on the topics. But if your mind is trained, then it will act like your friend. Okay, he gave 3 golden rules. First was, who is helping you? Always remember someone is helping you, do not forget them. And second golden rule was his ki if someone is loving you, then do not hate them. Okay, his third rule was, who is believing in you, do not cheat them. He told 5 dimension which are as under. He first is physical self. See, he has said about a healthy mind is a healthy body, is a principle of physical self. So to according to him, if a bodybuilding and proper exercise boost not only one physical strength but also his moral strength also. Okay, he even said once, it would be better to play football than read Gita. As we already know, it is a holy book. So he said that कि if you are playing basketball, then it is much better than reading Gita. And second dimension was energy self. In this he emphasized that well regulated breathing bring solace to the mind and boost energy. Feeling of intolerance, empathy and anger and anxiety can effectively controlled by energy self. And third was intellectual self. He said that fill the mind with high thoughts. So he said that you should fill your mind with high thought, high ideals, places them day and night, and out of that will come a great mind. So his thoughts were like, if you put in a box some great thoughts, then when you open it, it will always come a great thought, right? Man has been gifted with wit and intellects. The gift should be properly cultivated and nurtured. It can be stimulated by reading good lectures, biographs, science and frictions. So to stimulate your intellectual self, you should read good literature books, biographies of someone of their entire life, science and frictions. And the fourth dimension is mental self. It obvious that strong mental self is a mandatory to develop personalities. If you do not have a strong mentality, then your personality will always be weak. The mind by nature is frightly and restless. He is saying that your mind is always frightened and restless, and it wanders here and there and make us deviate from our target. That's why our mind deviates us from our target or objective. To regulate mind, one should practice concentration and try to claim and patient in all circumstances. That's why you should regulate your mind, practice concentration, and try to be claim and potential patience in all circumstances. So to improve your mental self, you should do meditation and practice concentration and be claim patient in every circumstances. And most important factor of his fifth dimension was blissful self. That's mean you have achieved everything, and everything you are enjoying yourself, like your ultimate goal has been fulfilled. It is also known as Anandam Kosh. It is ultimate goal of mankind. It to be a man of personality, one has to reach this stage where only bliss or anand prevail, no matter whether there is come a moment of hardship or happiness. He says that if you are in a hard time or in happiness, you should always in blissful mind or blissful self. You should always in the phase of anand. If you have a hard time, then it will come to an end. So enjoy your life, take it as a happiness, and in happiness of course you should be happy. He who has reached this stage can face the world without a smile and be perfect personality. And if you reach this stage, then you will be perfect personality all in the world. Okay. And now Jung, Carl Jung's Swiss psychiatrist, born in 1875 and death in 1961. He was an analytical psychologist. He was best known for analytical theory and the two compartment of unconsciousness. He believed that there are four functions that control the way people view. So he basically believed that every view, every thought or acts in the world has four functions. And what was those four functions? Basically they were thinking, feeling, sensation, intuition. Extroversion often associated with ongoing talkative personality. The term you have always listened to was extrovert, right? That means talkative personality. So the Jung refer it as one energy is in his external world, outside of self. When someone is outside of themselves, their self, in external world, they will talk a lot and they have a talkative personality. And the second type is introversion, or should I say introvert, often associated with quiet reflective personality. He referred to it as moving one energy internally. They control their own energy and put it internally, and always quiet and a reflective personality. He narrated four archetypes. First was persona, the different mask we wear to showcase social context. Sometime we are father and brother, and other time teacher. This shows our persona in different mask or social context. Second is the shadow. He believe that we all have two sides, light side and the dark side. The dark side is what we chose to repress. This is our shadow. These are aspect of personality and we do not appreciate or not even aware of it. So Jung was Carl Jung was always saying that everyone has two side. One side is a light side and one side is dark side, and the dark side is always repressed because there is our shadow or thoughts. We should not be existing in light, and there are aspects in our personality, right? We do not appreciate or not even aware of those personalities. Anima, it is a reflection of opposite gender ideals. It represents femininity in a man's psyche. Animus, it represents masculinity in woman's psyche. And that's it. Thank you very much for listening to my lecture. If you need PDF, contact to our Telegram channel.